Hey guys, it's Mattison and welcome back to another Let's Discuss Yashahime. So we are coming down to the very final phase of Yashahime. So Saturday, October 3rd can't come any sooner. I'm so excited. I'm ready to go. So this discussion video is probably going to be the very last discussion video that we'll be having, unless if you guys think of another thing that we can discuss or question that you guys have, and then we could quickly answer it before October 3rd comes in. I'm so excited. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go over briefly my last 3 Yashahime videos that we had, with an addition of comments, an addition of new information that came in, and then discussing new things that have been the breaking news point. So we're gonna go back to Yashahime discussion 1. And in the beginning, I said Kagome could be either 22 or 25, or Rin could be 15 or 18. But thanks to King KDM, in the Inuyasha and Inuyasha Final Act bio, it was revealed that Kagome was born in 1982. So the math does make sense. Came with the conclusion that finale of finding the shards is 2000, because Kagome was 15 when she entered into the well, and then when the well was sealed, she had to wait 3 years, so that equals 2000. And then if we go maybe 6 years later, looking at Kagome's age and Rin's age, we could be now in the year of 2006, where we have the birth of Moriha and Satsuna and Toa. So the final age of Kagome and Rin is Kagome is 24 and Rin is 17. But again, we could be playing the rules of just different fictional worlds, but that is a very good observation that King KDM had. So thank you very much for pointing that out. I didn't really think to check on the bio. I really didn't think there was a bio, to be honest with you. Moving on is Yashahime discussion 2, where we kind of talked a little bit about the tree time tunnel and how was Toa able to be transported from her home into the modern time era. So it is confirmed that we do have this tree time tunnel, and this tree has definitely had some kind of involvement with Toa's move. We were also talking about the butterfly of dreams. Now, who is the butterfly of dreams? That's still kind of unknown to us, but what we do know is that the butterfly of dreams was responsible for taking Setsuna's memories of Toa, taking her sleep. There is a possibility of the connection between the tree of ages and the well, and there was also a discussion in the comments section there too that Moriha may have been accustomed to the modern world versus the others. We'll see exactly what is meant by that, and we say that because in the character bio for Moriha, it was revealed that she doesn't know her parents well. So that kind of raises a red flag. So maybe that's where the theory came up of she was in the modern world by herself, and that's how she was able to take care of herself. And Toa was raised by Sota, who is Kagome's younger brother. We see him grown up now. And in the trailer, you can see a little girl that's maybe like 5-7 years younger than Toa. Well, maybe Sota's daughter was like a year or something when Toa came into play. I'm not sure. We won't know until next Saturday. And Setsuna, I kind of want to know how Sesshomaru let Setsuna work with Kohaku on this. Setsuna is grown and she is being trained by Kohaku to hunt for ghosts. So she is a ghost hunter. So I kind of would like to know why he let her go to train with Kohaku, because we all know how he feels about humans, but ever since he met Rin, that feeling just kind of changed a little bit. He started to have a little bit of a change of heart to humans. We'll figure it out. Yashahime Discussion 3, this is where I talked a little bit about the breakdown of the trailer that we had. The one thing that I discussed too that we just kind of had a red flag on was who is the mother of Towa and Satsuna. So many theories are arise that Rin is the mother of Towa and Satsuna. I know there's a lot of people that are like squealing for joy. There's a lot of people that are just I don't really know. I don't know if that's a good idea because of the father-daughter relation that they have, and I have to agree with that, but my feelings won't be hurt if it is indeed Rin that is the mother of Towa and Satsuna. We still have not received confirmation about that yet. We'll know once the first episode comes next Saturday. And something that just kind of crossed in my mind that I didn't really think about in the discussion video was, if they're both half demons, where is the stripes on their faces that is kind of similar to Sesshomaru's? Well, I think the stripe is resemblance on their hair. If you look at Towa and Satsuna's hair, you can see that there's like a cute little pinstripe design color in their hair, and I just thought it was really adorable just to add that fact. And Satsuna, she has purple eyes, so I just thought it was kind of a neat input for Satsuna to have purple eyes rather than Sesshomaru's eyes or Rin's eyes, but Towa has Rin's colored eyes. And then finally we'll move on to the new information that we will be discussing in this video that I previously did not discuss earlier. So a question that I got in the very first video was by Mysterious Mion, sorry if I said that name wrong, is since Satsuna and Towa are Hanyo, or half-demons, will they temporarily lose their powers at a specific time, such as when there is a new moon? Also, will they receive their own yokai weapons, or demon weapons, just to prevent their demon blood from overwhelming them when their lives are in danger? So there's two questions that are being asked here. So, the first question, I say, is yes. Just like Inuyasha, because he is a half-demon, he lost his demon powers under the night of the new moon. So I won't be surprised if Satsuna and Towa lose their powers also. But I don't think it's going to be the night of the new moon. I think it's going to be a completely different night. We could say, they might lose their powers under the full moon. They could lose their powers in the last quarter of the moon. We won't know. But I say yes. I'm going to be very, very surprised if they do not lose their half-demon powers. And the question for their yokai weapons, I want to say no, but at the same time, I think the answer is going to be yes. But I could see Satsuna lose her demon blood rather than Towa. I think Towa has not been exposed into the feudal world in the fights and the stress to where she would just be overwhelmed to where her demon blood will just take over her, while Satsuna, I think, is going to definitely be overwhelmed and she's going to lose her control. She's going to lose control over herself when her life is in danger. And I'm going to add a bonus. Will Moriha lose her powers too under a specific night? The answer, I don't really know. That is a good question because she is not a quote-unquote pure half-breed like Inuyasha or Satsuna or Towa. She's 75% human. And when we discover when she was using a bow and arrow, she wasn't just plainly using a bow and arrow, she was also using her priestess powers that I think she inherited from Kagome. So we'll just kind of see about that. And of course that sword that Moriha has, it's obviously something special. So I can't wait to see what's so special about this sword. Will her demon blood just kind of do its own thing and overwhelm her when her life is in danger? Again, I think the answer is no, just because of the priestess powers that she inherited from Kagome. And it's either she inherited or she was training with Kagome to be a priestess. But here we go again with Moriha doesn't know her own parents. So I think she inherited that power from Kagome. And when we are ready to see the three girls, we can see three different personalities. It's going to be really interesting to know how three different girls come together and just how they're going to react with each other, because their personalities are so different from each other. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to see how Moriha is going to react to awkward situations. I think that part, I'm looking forward to that part the most. And then the son of Moroku and Sango, his weapon of choice is the Hiraikotsu, which is the same weapon that Sango used. So I think he was inherited the Hiraikotsu. So I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing him use it, just in the spiritual and the fighting way that Sango used it during her adventures. And I was right. I was randomly pulling a random animal out that in this visual we see Moriha messing with a baby tanuki, and doing my research, I was right. It is a baby tanuki, and the name of this baby tanuki is called Takechio. So here's one thing that came into my head. Who else was another tanuki that traveled with Inuyasha and the gang? We have Hachi. Hachi was a tanuki. So maybe Takechio is Hachi's like baby tanuki. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. It is said right now that Yashahime will be showing 24 episodes. So, and that's a very standard number, because most of the other Inuyasha seasons in the past, they did range between 24 to 26. So that's very standard for Yashahime to have. With the exception of one season, that ran only 15, 16 episodes, and I don't understand why it was that short. But after that, then the rest, and even before, the standard was between 24 to 26. And the last news that I kind of want to discuss is J-pop fans. SixTones has been announced that they will be performing the opening theme song for Yashahime. And I literally had to look up SixTones because I had no idea who they were. So after YouTubing SixTones, the one video that came up, and it was number one, was Navigator. Planning to listen to only just the first verse and the chorus just so I can get a feel of it. Instead, I listened to the entire thing. I can't wait to hear and see this tone, this style of music and song to be shown off in Yashahime. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun ride, I can tell you that much. You can tell how a show can be a fun ride if you just listen to their main theme song. I just hope SixTones do not disrupt that flow. I can't wait to see it. And I just can't wait for next Saturday to come. Next Saturday needs to come really, really fast. And I'm just looking forward to it. And yes, I do plan on doing weekly reviews for Yashahime. And even though I'm not a fan of sub, I think it's only appropriate that with something so big and so hyped like Yashahime, I should just review it subbed. I know my husband is actually interested in watching Yashahime too, so, and I'll be watching it again dubbed. So I really hope that sub and dub don't have a big separation, because I kind of would like to do it separately. And I'll be reviewing dub also. Of course I'll be reviewing dub also. So thank you guys so much for stopping in and taking a listen of what could be the final Let's Discuss Yashahime video. If you are interested in any more of my content, or if you want to be notified for all my videos, click on that bell down below, comment what you think is going to happen, and put out any questions, because if we can get more discussion before next Saturday, I'm all for it. Like this video, subscribe, help me grow Cyntillating reviews. I want to see something come out of this. And I have a challenge for you guys. This is the quest for 100 subs. So I will be putting a Twitter poll out, and you guys vote what will be the 100 subs special. One of three things is going to happen. It will be either A, let's comment on the ringing bell. B, let's review My Hero Academia, bring in the hype for season 5. If we do Let's Review My Hero Academia, then my girlfriend Mandy will be helping me review the show also. She finally got into the show, and I'm just really, really looking forward to having this discussion with her. Or C, Let's Go Back to Where the Dead Go to Die. So vote now in the Twitter. I will be taking pictures, I will be commenting, and just kind of keeping a watch on the numbers on who's winning, who's not winning. I will not do the cheat game, that's not fair. All of the numbers will be true and accurate, and I will place each picture up to show what it is overall. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you later on Cyntillating Reviews. And Yashahime fans, I can't wait to post and discuss Let's Review episode 1 of Yashahime. So thanks so much, and we will see you guys on another day. Our simplest prevention is our biggest protection. Take care of yourselves and others as you practice social distancing, washing hands, and staying at home. Let's get better by starting to make our world better to reduce the spread of COVID-19. See you later on another day.